Okay, so as the anime cafe expert now,
Sure.
you've been to more than like all of us combined. I'm
I've been
sure
to
now.
around 27.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Been a year.
Okay. What has been like your best experiences? Nichijou?
The Nichijou Cafe.
That Nichijou Cafe,
It was
I went with Emily on that.
actually
It was
good.
actually amazing.
It was actually really
I got
good.
the dog shit one. You took me to the terrible one.
Which banana fish?
Yeah.
You liked the pasta.
The pasta was okay, but it was just all shit.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Oh, you
sorry
mean
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they charged like a fucking $30 a cookie.
Yeah, but that's anime cafes for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like they barely themed it. They put up a bunch of wallpaper and called it a day.
Yeah.
And I got a reserve. You gonna make a reserve for this? Fuck off, dude. That's what pisses me off is that I have to reserve to go to something that's mid. And I'm like, no, you don't get to make me.
No, you go for like the Instagram moment, you know?
I know. And
That's
I
kind
hate
of
that.
all it's for, and the merch.
If you're a
The
true
mer-
fan.
The merch
If you're a
is always
true
so
fan.
bad. I am gonna if I swear to God, if I have to buy clear files, I'm not.
Oh,
no,
no,
yeah.
no. That's an immediate skip.
Always
Yeah.
have clear files, buttons,
No, the
some
Nichijou
other
Cafe
crap.
had some bomb-ass merch.
Nichijou
Why?
Cafe
the
was
banana fish
sick.
had nothing. It had
I
a
know.
plate. Had
yeah.
a plate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Why do I want a plate?
I'm sorry.
I mean, they had plates and cups and stuff like
I'm
that.
I'm just a hater.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'll take you to better ones, maybe.
Okay.
Go to the Nichijou one.
All right, let's go to a better one next.
Yeah, the
Nichijou,
Nichijou one was so cute because like the merch, they actually like put effort into it.
So
Yes.
this is good. It's
Yeah.
good.
No, the
Is it
thing
gone?
it did what
Maybe
I've
some.
been it gave me what I've been wanting from an anime collab cafe where
Right.
every menu item you could look at it and you could pinpoint exactly what they're referencing
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
manga or
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, that's the scene where Yuko drops
right.
the curry.
Yeah.
That's the scene with Mio's hair cubes. That's the scene with like
That's
you could
cool. That's
yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool.
Makes more
Like
sense.
Yeah.
Then
And
like,
I-
it's a bagel because Mario likes bagels.
Yeah.
and like the yakisoba yakisaba thing was what's like sold it.
Oh
for me,
yeah!
where
Oh
they
my
trolled
god!
you.
Yeah. So I ordered the yakisoba.
Yeah.
And in Nichijou, there's an episode where like Yuko asks for yakisoba, and then they get the order, but it's yakisoba, which is like the fried fish.
Right.
So I ordered the yakisoba, and she was like, "Okay, so who ordered the yakisoba?" And I was like, "I did." And they brought out this like fucking plastic container, like this white plastic container, and I opened it up, and it was fried fish. and then 5 minutes later, she came back with the actual yakisoba, and, I'm like, "That's brilliant!
That's
Like, I
fucking
got trolled.
five-head,
I
man.
got trolled at the fucking
good.
cafe,
Okay.
but
That's
it's like
good.
it's actually unique and like
Yeah,
fun.
that's
And
And imagine
cool.
someone hadn't seen Nichijou and they were like, wrong, excuse
Excuse
me,
me?
excuse
Yeah, I
me.
mean, I thought it was troll when they gave us the food in our cafe. I was like, this is
Where's the-
Please say sorry.
Okay, I'm ready.
So Joey got the premium experience.
I got the premium experience.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you been to a JoJo cafe?
Been to the JoJo bar. That's tight.
That's hype.
That's not like
Yeah.
officially licensed.
Yeah,
That's
it's probably why it's good.
just a bro. Just a,
Yeah.
Oh
go.
yeah. Well,
If there are any fake cafes coming out,
no,
hit me up. Surprisingly not.
Bro, Fate fans don't leave their house. What do you mean? Get a Fate fan to stop playing Fate. The time they would have to log off and go in real life, like we'd lose money. We would just
All
make
you
money.
need to do is just like Pokemon Go it, you know, like, you come to this one
One
physical
free pull.
place.
One free pull. if
Yeah,
you turn
one
up.
free pool. Yo, there's a line that stretched
Bro,
from
it
like
was-
here to
Shinjuku
Kyoto,
shut down.
man.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it up.
Oh my God.
I'll let you know if I see a fake cafe.
All right.
Okay, so you talk about cafes, something you like.
Yeah.
What is one thing that maybe you kind of hated about Japan after the fact, or maybe something you became to dislike a lot?
So it's not necessarily like something I dislike about Japan. It's just there's now after moving here and like making content here, I am now exposed to a new genre of annoying ass YouTube comments.
Oh.
And
What is it?
I feel like you guys have talked about this already, but now that I have to deal with it, I'm going to complain about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have two sides of the spectrum.
All right.
Yeah.
On one side, you have the Japan dick riders
Yeah.
who get really mad at you if you dare say anything even a little bit negative.
Yeah.
That's all I ever fucking do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Like,
like crash taste
I remember-
comments are just like.
In one of my, what is it? Like it's so annoying. In one of my themed cafe videos, I got a comment. There was actually a few that were like this, that were like, typical Western girl. hates that Japan won't cater to her taste buds because I said that the burgers at the Oran Cafe were shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
they probably were.
They probably
they were shit. Like, this isn't a cultural issue.
Yeah.
They were just bad food. Like, it's the type of commenter who is like, how dare you? Like, say anything. They assume that like whatever you eat in Japan, it is godlike.
Yeah.
And
They
no such
treat
thing as
Japan
bad
as like a
food.
utopia that can't do wrong, right?
Yeah.
They cannot.
And I'm
There's
like,
some good burger joints, but man,
What?
they
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. And then on the similarly, on the other annoying side of the spectrum, you have the Japan haters
Yeah.
who, no matter what you say, like if you say anything, even a little positive, they have to come in and like rain on your parade.
Yeah, of
like I'll
course.
be like, hey, I went to this really cute cafe and I had a really good time. And then someone will come in and be like, have fun getting sexually assaulted on the train.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
dude,
what does that have to do with anything?
it's always the most like they clearly like can't take the particular situation you're in and find
Yeah.
a negative about that situation, so they have to bring some kind of wild tangent, right? Like you could be doing like, oh, here I am at a 7-Eleven, let's try all the sandwiches, and then one of the comments would be like, yeah, but do you know what the Japanese did during World War II? Was that absolutely horrible? And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
Jerry's granddad just told him that.
Yeah, exactly. My great uncle's like, let me tell you.
He's already heard about it.
Yeah, I've seen this shit.
I've got a first-hand account.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I can't obviously like you can't please everybody,
Well, of
right?
course. I mean, there's been so much Japan praise online for a very, very long
Oh, yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of pushback to it, and it makes this weird. And then there's people who are very protective of it, like you said. It's just a whole
Yeah.
weird thing. It's very weird it's very fun to hear Japanese people's opinion when you talk to them. I went to this bar like 2 nights ago, and the guy asked us to move up because more customers coming. 'Cause it's small, right? So
Yep.
we move up, and then there's a Japanese guy, and there's 2 of them. They absolutely smashed. And he tries to grab my hand. I'm like, all right. And he was like, you like Japan? I was like, yeah, Japan's pretty good. And he starts going off about how he feels about Japan.
Right. Japanese guy.
Japanese guy. He goes, everyone in Japan is hentai. And I was like, all right. He's like, everyone is hentai. And I was like, all right, okay. He goes, this guy right here, pointing at the bar guy. This guy is the biggest hentai I know. And this is just a normal bar working. Guys don't know each other. And I was like, all right. He kept saying it louder and louder. He's like, this guy right here, this particular guy is a pervert. The biggest pervert in Japan. And then he keeps going off. And I'm just like, all right, okay, dude. All right. The barman comes over, he's like, hey, dude, could you please shut the fuck up? There's other customers. Please fucking stop. And he's like, no, you're a fucking hentai. You're a pervert. I'm not afraid to say it. You're a pervert, man. You're a pervert. And I was like, please stop. And his friend's like, dude. And I was like,
chill.
what the fuck? What the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah, that was my fun experience.
Yeah. So anyway, I love this country.
I love this place. And he was telling me about, he's an architect. And I was like, what do you think about Japanese architecture? He goes, super shit. He's like, we build and tear down right away.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, Europe is the gold standard of architecture. And I was like, oh, cool. I was like, can't wait to tell Garden Joey then. Just fuck that. And then they were funny guys. They were great.
Yeah.
But they were with like a girl who looked extremely young.
Oh.
Yeah. They were like in their 40s. They were like, yeah, it's a 20-year-old girl with them. I was like, all right, cool.
You sure? The bar
Hentai.
guy's the biggest hentai.
At least
Hopefully
it's
that's not why they were shouting the previous statement out.
Who's the hentai? Yeah, it was strange.
At least he's self-aware.
It was a fun night though.
Yeah. Have you got
Wait, what?